Welcome to the Take It Home podcast. Podcast so bad we really should just take it home. I am one of your hosts, Doc Simmons. You can find me on all social media at Doc Simmons 17. You got the dynamic duo tonight. I'm gonna give the hot tag to my partner. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Zach Hendricks. Find me on all social media at Z Hendricks Brand. And of course, look up your mama's favorites at Country Air Official or check him out at Country Air Brand on all the social medias. And he's traveling worldwide and always locally respected, doing it for the Ref brand. At Perch XLV and hashtag Take It Home Podcast.
Waffles, 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 waffles. How was the food hunt, brother?
Good. We had some burrito tacos today.
Ooh,
Fire, bro.
yep,
We
always
picked them up.
banging.
Val, so we went to Aldi last night just out of curiosity, and Val saw like them, and she's like, "Yo, we gotta grab that." And we, because like I guess all over Facebook, people are talking about if you see it, grab it.
Uh,
Well worth the grab, bro.
Oh, I might have just seen it. It's like if you see this birria meat, grab it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I actually just saw that like an hour ago for the first time.
Yep. We got it, and it was great.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, I did. I actually did just see that. Like, oh, that was interesting. Okay. Um, I feel like we've eaten very badly lately and have only eaten out. I barely know. Like tonight we had pasta. Um, yeah.
We had some barbecue weenies and the kibasa. Like it was like sweet barbecue with pineapple with kibasa and like smokies in it. It was pretty
I
good.
like took the producer to Portillo's for the first time.
Ooh,
Yeah, so that
how'd
was
you like it?
good.
What'd
Good.
you all get?
She got a regular chicken sandwich. I got a spicy chicken sandwich, onion rings, and a shake.
Yeah, Jack. We always get the beef and cheddars, and Jack always likes getting the chocolate shake. He likes the cake there too.
See, she got a strawberry shortcake. Like that. Yeah, that was if anything, it was surprisingly huge. The strawberry shortcake for what it was worth. So if you're a fan of that, I definitely recommend that. I
I'm
feel like
definitely a strawberry shortcake cake guy.
yeah, it was a massive amount. We were not ready for that. The cake milkshakes seem like an interesting concept. But I grew up on White Castle shakes, and those are thick enough, so I can only imagine throwing a cake in there.
Have you ever had from Dairy Queen a Boston style shake?
No.
When I was like younger in like Indiana, my mom always ordered chocolate shakes, and she always ordered it Boston style, and like no one's ever heard of it. And like
I
it's like
Well,
vanilla
also I'm
ice
from New
cream in the
York, so
middle.
we beef with Boston, so there's no way I would
Bro,
order.
I'm from Indiana. I don't
I
know how you
would,
know
I
about
would,
Boston.
I would never order a Boston style anything.
Well, I'm from Indiana. I don't even know like how my mom knows about Boston style, but apparently it's like vanilla ice cream in the center and they put the shake around it.
Hmm.
It
It's
ain't
a
bad.
ice cream float shake.
Kinda like maybe after the podcast, I gotta look it up, but like yeah, I want to say it's an ice cream float shake. I think that's Boston style.
Okay. It's interesting. It's interesting. Okay, yeah, just make it super thick for like no reason. All right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly.
That's just what it sounds like. Okay, it's just super thick. Um what else do we have? Producer made some loaded potato soup that was very good. Had that. And a sandwich for lunch, so that was fun. Um yeah, just that's like that. It was delicious, delicious sandwich meat. Nothing like a good sandwich. Um and I feel like that was it. I mean, I feel like we ate out somewhere else, but
I don't think we still haven't gone to beat ups yet,
oh, okay.
but we are going out tomorrow, which we'll talk about like on what we're doing this weekend
Okay.
or what's coming up this week.
Yeah. And hey, before we get to that, you have a banger of the week.
Yeah, like I'll go with like a one that's kind of common that everyone's been listening to. Tipsy.
The Jaquan song?
Let me make sure that's
Oh,
Jaquan.
Shabuzi. No, no.
Yeah, it's Tipsy by Shabuzi. A
Shabuzi.
bar
Oh,
song. A bar
Woodbridge in the
song.
building.
Yeah. I thought it was called Tipsy. It's called a bar song. My
A
bad.
bar song. Yeah, yeah.
My
Yep.
bad, people. Still music illiterate.
Like, show some respect to the great town of Woodbridge, Virginia.
Hey, I did. It's on the when you put a Woodbridge, Virginia song on the banger of the week.
Because they're all so weird.
Yeah, I got one though.
It's so like Shabuzi, like yeah. You talk about Fifth Street. Yes, I have. I've been to the little party on Fifth Street. Tommy Richmond. Talking about the QG. Yes, I have spent many drunken nights at the QG. It is so weird to hear all you people sing this at the top of your lungs. Like
Yeah.
it is just the weirdest thing for me personally. That's why I don't.
Well, it's on the bangers.
Yeah, it's all the
We
bangers,
made it.
which is fine. It's just yes, yes. If we're going to be like personal, like why haven't I? It's just weird. It's just weird to me.
Well, don't worry. Why haven't I suggested anything from my area? Because I'm music illiterate and I don't know what comes from my area. I know what beer does. I know like Three Floyds comes out from where like close to where I'm at, Munster,
Yeah, Three
Indiana.
Floyds is great. Yeah, like,
Yes,
am
I
I
know that
drinking it
part.
right now? No, I'm not. I thought about it.
I'm drinking a nice diet Dr. Pepper.
I remember. It's not terrible. I prefer to chug those. I am drinking a lumberjack smack red ale.
Hmm. I'm
Very
not a beer drinker.
yeah, no, it's
Mhm.
not bad. No, not too happy, which is what I wanted tonight. Hey, why don't we get into what we watched this week, though?
Yes, sir. I did watch Raw last night. I watched that when that War Raiders promo came on, talking about how he just became a dad, all the incidents. I looked at Val immediately and said, "They're winning the tag belts." I was
Yeah,
like, "They are winning the straps." Also, I think it's time for Finn to go after the world title.
I
And like,
do.
I don't think WWE likes double champions. Like, they don't really seem very keen on having someone be a double champ, really.
No, yeah. It's like I feel like people glorify like that Austin Triple H run when it like didn't
I
last
mean, the
that
only
long.
other way it would be great is when you come back and you take the Midwest belt, and then we take the tag belts, and then we're walking around like that.
Obviously, it's different for us. This
Yeah.
we're good. No, yeah, I think people tend to glorify like what that was. Well, it's hard to be just like a double champion. I think Kenny's belt collector was probably the best, where he's just the singular heavyweight champion at a couple different big promotions.
Yeah, but like that was like at other promotions too. Like it'd be
Yeah.
cool if WWE like had that where like you could see now like oh the guys who went to Noah came to NXT and they're the Noah tag team
Yeah,
champions.
like that would be, yeah, that's probably like, I think there's a better chance we see it in NXT. I don't think we will, but I think there's a better chance with
I
the,
thought the closest we got to cross promotional champions, I really did think the Rascals were going to take the belts, and then
that
like
felt like they should have. That,
I really thought that's what was going to happen. Like, because Lee's familiar with the Impact, Wentz familiar with NXT, but that partnership didn't last as long as I was hoping it would too.
it just, I mean, I don't know if it's because of, uh, Demore leaving, but I mean, with all the rumors, you can obviously tell. Anybody who said that AEW's treatment of TNA was worse, AEW didn't poach talent.
Mm-mm. Yeah, see, like you see on the list, like it looks like WWE got who they want. They're going to get who they want.
Go on, yep, and leave y'all by the wayside. So say what you want. Like it's like business is business.
I mean, when you saw the guns go, that was huge.
Yep, when you saw the guns go, that was huge.
Not like they like could never have got to WWE. It was more like at some
Like,
point, like maybe they just don't want to be there.
yeah, yeah. It seemed at some point it seemed to be like a personal choice that they weren't coming.
Yeah,
But Jordan Grace, uh, Joe Hendry,
Alexander.
yeah, Alexander probably.
And his wife's no longer at TNA as the ring announcer.
Oh,
I just saw that the other day saying like she's no longer under contract. So
okay.
like I don't know, like to me, like if he was going to be an Impact, I don't know. Sometimes like I always feel like the wife and a girlfriend's a good sign that someone else might be leaving too.
Yep. Could be definitely. Um, yeah, we will see. It is interesting. It's like, yeah, everybody was like, oh, AEW shitted on all these companies with that. I don't think they did. Hindsight's 2020 now, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's like at least y'all got to keep everybody y'all had.
Yeah, you guys had cross promotional, but it was never poached.
Yep, it was never poached. Yep. It's like and say what you want. Rich Swann versus Kenny Omega for the world title was a banger. Chris Jericho, or not Chris Jericho, Christian coming over had a couple bangers. It was
Oh
some
yeah.
good stuff. So very fun. We'll see how it goes. Uh,
Yeah.
uh when Continental Classic has been good. I'm sad Beast Mordos keeps losing, but somebody has to be the awesome guy to lose all the time and just play spoiler.
Yeah. Freaking I'm trying I think I felt like I watched Saturday Night Main Event.
I watched some of it.
I
I
just
watched,
feel like it seemed like it was a common thread that they went to commercial right after the entrances. And the match would
yeah, I
start
mean,
without like the
that's,
match would be already started by the time they came back.
yeah, I mean, that's always, kind of just like it for me, it's always the thing that's going to be with shows is structure. And that, like, I just need different structure. And WWE has had the constant same structure, good or bad, for a long time. Like
Yeah, and they like
commercials after entrances is a very common thing, and like I,
yeah, but like I just feel like they have the match already pre-started.
yeah, it shouldn't be that way for pay-per-views or special events. Like
No, exactly.
it shouldn't be the same way that you do it on TV. There should be something different about it, but they do the same thing, and really dislike the entrance commercial break. You just got the guy standing in the ring until the next entrance happens,
Dude, like
and
I was
then
thinking
go through
about,
the shine commercial break at the cutoff.
bro, also like how long was Ludwig Kaiser standing in that ring with his music?
Yeah, that thing's like at some point it just feels silly. Like, why are they just standing there so long?
Yeah. Like yesterday that he came out, then they came and they did the New Day in the back, then something with Finn, and then something else, then back to him. I was like, oh
Okay,
yeah, he's in
yeah,
the ring.
it's like it's like that's the thing. Like we're talking about like the people talk about the flippy shit takes it out of them. This like if I was a fighter, a wrestler in that situation, I would have left.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
I could stand here. You would caught me sitting in the corner. They
yeah,
would come back to the ring saying, like, where's Zach Hendricks? Oh, he's
I'm
in the
taking a
corner
nap. It's
chilling, bro.
yeah, why?
I warmed up just to be all cold.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Like if we're talking about it from like an athlete perspective of realism, that's like the worst thing you could do to an athlete.
Yeah, like, and then the other guy's still back there warming up. So you're like, oh, this guy's warming up, and I'm
Well,
standing
yeah,
here
he's just
covered.
warmed up. So he comes in with an advantage. It's just
Justice for Kaiser.
yeah, big Ludwig Kaiser marks on this on this podcast.
I ain't gonna lie though, I have been enjoying him. Like his facials are really good, his
No,
intensity
yeah,
is good.
no. That wasn't hyperbole. I thought you were being honest, and I was being honest.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I actually wish they would have kept Imperium together, like the full.
Yeah, uh,
Just because they're like Kaiser's like good. Don't get me wrong. It's like nice to see Kaiser shine, but like it doesn't seem like he's really with Gunther. He just seems like a fall guy. And I don't know.
yeah,
Like I always feel like when you have a guy as the world champion, you're not going to have his henchmen with the mid card belt, but you could definitely have his goons have the tag belts.
yeah. And that, I mean, I think they're gonna turn Gunther face.
Oh, he is definitely turning face.
He's turning face, and I think it'll be probably on Kaiser.
Do you think? Probably not. But could you imagine Kaiser being the one to dethrone Gunther?
Uh, it might make the most sense
I saw
because
like
I was thinking about that the other day. I feel we are approaching the Roman problem of who takes it off of him.
I mean, I saw pictures, rumors that people are thinking Dragonoff.
Like that's another good option.
Yeah,
But then it's once again it's like we thought it would be KO. We thought it would be Sammy. Like luckily Cody was coming, but like I think we're approaching that Roman
we thought it was gonna
problem.
be Jay.
I'm fine with Jay doing it, but they are making it harder and harder to have a believable
Competitor for titles.
competitor against
Like the only guys believable really right now, I would say are like Orton's always a contender.
Orton's always a contender. Like really,
Rollins and all,
you know what? It's like for being honest, Cena.
Cena.
Cena. This is like right up Cena's alley would be to take it off Gunther.
Yeah, I guess 17.
Yep. Like to
I
me,
would say Punk. I would say Punk, but he's just like too injury prone lately.
yeah, like if
Did
I'm
you
backstage, I can't. Like I don't
did
want
you
it
see
to
the
people
stat about
to like
Punk?
I don't have the nostalgia for Punk that other people have. All I see is somebody who can cut a really good promo, can put on a really good match, and be hurt after it.
Yeah. Did you see the stat though? His match on Raw for Netflix will be the first match he's had on Raw in 4,004 days.
Oh, wow. Oh, so
And,
even better. So now he's a guy who barely wrestles, can cut a good promo, and if he has a good match, he's probably going to be hurt.
and then his last opponent on live TV was Billy Gunn.
Uh, it's like I don't know if you've seen that clip. I love the clip because it came up the other day of Billy Gunn giving Bubba Ray at the time that famouser while Bubba's standing on the table.
Oh, yeah, table, yeah, where he
Yeah,
jumps all the way.
god damn, what athletic ability.
Billy Gunn should have been a world champ.
Yes. It's and then I don't like the argument of he can't talk because you that's why we have managers. And he was at a time where we had a good amount of decent managers, so
Yeah.
he should have been one. Definitely.
Or, tag teams can't win world titles and Road
Yeah,
Dogg
that's
would
the
be
other one.
super
Yeah,
high.
tag teams can't be world champions without one, horrifically turning on the other. Like, that's the only way it happens. Mm.
That's why I didn't like the Imperium breakup.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's been a weird one because it's. I mean, I just like on a what is it, Giovanni? Yeah, he was probably the weakest link in the group, but I did enjoy them as a tag team. I did enjoy him and Ludwig as a tag team.
They look good together. They look like military.
Yeah,
Like him by himself is not. I'm not trying to be mean. Him by himself is not that great, but him like with Ludwig was
It
really
was
great.
yeah, it was really good. And he's like, yeah, we can see Ludwig now, and he is definitely shining in the singles, but I never get the need to break up these tag teams in that way.
But and if you are like I don't know, like you'd like to see both do well, or at least opportunity to try to do well.
Yeah. Like why can't you make money off of Gunther, Kaiser, and Giovanni?
I just don't like because which I haven't seen like what's he been up to?
And like I remember he came back, he lost 2 matches in a row, and I don't remember.
Yeah, like wasn't one of those matches like right when the bell rang?
Yep. Yep. It was like, yeah, like flash knockout pin or something. I don't remember who it was against. Like it
I
feels like
think
an
through.
R-Truth match.
I feel like it was Apollo.
It might have been Apollo. Like it's like but yeah. Like I don't know. I don't know. Why don't we move on to something hopefully nicer and talk about what you did this past weekend, brother?
Yeah, I this weekend 0-1 was unfortunately canceled,
Yep.
so did not have to do that drive, which the weather was super cold, so I ain't gonna complain.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Had to tell my dad that it is surprisingly warm today in the 20s.
I heard it was like where Val's dad is at, which is like maybe an hour past the Dells, like it's snowing up there.
We got a little bit of snow here last night. My dad is in Arizona where he's freezing in the 50s.
Must be hard.
Yeah, I can't imagine that.
Yeah, it's like when my brother was like calling us last year when he was in Arizona. He was like, "Oh yeah, it's like it does get it's like really cold, but like it's really hot too. But like when it gets cold, you don't have the wind chill. It's just cold." And I was like, like Ryan, 70, shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna feel bad
Like
if
that's
my
called a
power's out and
breeze.
I can't get to my car. I had to Uber to my Val's mom's house. Like we had to get rides from family over there. And you're talking about how it's really cold at 70. Shut up.
Like, I couldn't find my gloves and had to use like a heat pack for for your muscles to put into
Yeah,
my hoodie to keep them warm.
yeah. You're out here bitching about like on Christmas Day, like, yeah, I was gonna go in the pool, but it was a little cold. Yeah, shut the hell up.
They
I don't
don't
care about how hard life is for you.
they don't know, don't show, or give a damn about what's going on in the Midwest.
No, I don't give a damn about a lot, like people talking about weight limits and all that, because I ain't give a damn walking into the heavyweight championship match
Woo,
Sunday,
woo, woo.
which was an elimination for like the awkward pause when Sean Priest gets pinned and the fans were watching me and Rita's not break it
You're
up.
like, nobody explained the rules. I understand.
No, like the bell rang and everyone's like, huh? Or the ref yelled, ring the bell, and I was like, nope.
Yeah, yeah, we've all been there where somebody doesn't tell them that it's an elimination match.
Oh yeah, so it was very awkward. But Sean, yeah, we started off as Sean Priest, Gunnar Wicks, myself, and Regis Atlas. Regis wanted to talk to me about buddying up and like, taking out these two guys and then we'll be at the end. And I was like, sure, pal. And we plan was going according to plan. And then Sean tried driving up on us, beating us up. But luckily for us, like Gunnar took care of Sean. Then me and Regis were taking out Gunner. Plan was going according to plan, but I thought to myself, "Oh, let's just stay between me and you." Fuck you, Regis.
Yep.
You're going to tell me how to drive. So I took my chain and I punched him in the face
Smart move.
because I figured Gunner was weak enough already, and now Regis ain't going to expect it. So heavyweights do what heavyweights do. I gave him a heavyweight knockout punch. Spear by
WMD,
Gunner.
baby.
Yes, spear by Gunner. One, two, three. Reedus out. And Reedus should have been just out. And first of all, I don't know how many times you have to remind people of rules. They all say, I cheated. Doc, what are the rules in a fatal four way?
There's no DQ.
No DQ. So if I used a chain, should I be disqualified?
Like, oh, nope, that's not illegal.
If I kick someone in the dick,
Not
Should I be
elite.
disqualified?
Not at
No.
all.
These guys, everyone gets mad like, oh, he's cheating. I'm not really cheating.
He's
I
like,
am
I
just
am
playing.
wrestling within the rules.
Yeah. Like
Not my
the
fault.
fans were yelling at the ref to disqualify me after I punched Regis in the face. Not gonna happen. Then Gunner thought he was gonna muscle a big guy like me around and try body slamming me. I got up, recovered, and I gave him a receipt. You don't want to throw a big guy like me around like I'm 180 pounds. So I kicked him in the dick. And then when I was close to winning the heavyweight jacket, proven to everyone who I've been saying all year that I'm the heavyweight of fourth wall, I had the chain all wrapped up. Regis,
With his
which I don't
imaginary
know any,
lat syndrome.
I don't get it because you were eliminated from the
That's the
match.
rules.
That was a part of the rules. Eliminated, but yet your ass wants to come and throw me on the ground to set me up for a spear by Gunner, causing me to lose the match. Because everyone knows I was, I don't know, pretty close to I don't know, picking Gunner up like the cruiserweight that he is, hitting the
Yeah.
Poochie plunge and going 1, 2, 3. But unfortunately, I didn't win. So
No,
now I don't know what the plans are. However, I don't think this heavyweight thing's done yet.
neither do I.
I just don't get, first of all, why does everyone want to see me weigh in?
Like, I don't know. They've
Just
got
wondering.
like this this is Wisconsin. People got weird fetishes.
I know, like, they all want me to weigh in. I want to see Regis weigh in.
Yeah,
I want
no,
to see
yeah,
Sean
read
weigh in.
it.
Dude, they started yelling cruiserweight at the beginning of the match, so I was letting Regis know, like, yeah, like, you got to fucking bulk up like the rest of us.
Like, I know he's got tiny calves, so
Dude, super tiny calves.
super tiny calves, imaginary lat syndrome. What do you bet you can't even bench 2 plates, Reedus?
I I bench 4 plates on each side when I get the 10 pounders. I get wild. If I put five plates on each
Like
side.
it's going up and at your local gym.
I've been putting into that WERK
Yep.
work,
Work,
baby.
work, work. Yes, the aerobics classes, the work class. Yes, or WERQ, I believe it was.
Not my spelling. It's WERK, baby.
Yeah. Awesome. No, yeah, yeah, saw the clips you sent. Everybody posted their matches from this weekend, so it's been a bit getting through it. CJ came.
Bro, CJ, Armando, and Jack Serious had a 30-minute Iron Man match.
Yeah.
I thought how funny would have been at minute 25 when they all been beating the shit out of each other if I cashed in. I thought that was
Like,
but it was
hey
the last.
guys.
Yo, there's 5 minutes left. Let me get my work in.
Hey, that's that Iron Survivor Challenge. This is now an Iron Survivor Challenge.
Oh man, those guys were lucky I got speared and I was counting my ribs because for anyone wondering, that was the plan. I was gonna cash in with 5 minutes left. I heard they all had like about a pinfall each. I was like, yo, I could just pin two of them and walk out with two.
That's some quick, flashy jacket right there.
Oh yeah, but unfortunately, I don't know. Maybe now that like Mario's no longer in charge, things will start running my way.
I know.
I have it in
It's
with
a
the work
family
group.
affair now, I believe.
Yeah, I think I'm in that.
Like tangentially, at least.
Yeah, like figuratively and sometimes physically, I'm in that.
And yeah,
I'm a part of this family.
like in some ways.
Yeah.
Um, no, yeah, it looked like some good stuff that weekend. Yeah, let's go back and watch and yeah, watch it. Some good stuff. Uh, here I didn't. Oh, I went to the gym a lot. That's what I did. Like just lots of gym. That's why I can't remember because that's all I've done is gym, 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 gym. I just want to get back to normal. So gym, 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 gym.
Shoot on them before they shoot on you.
Yep. Gotta get ready for that because I know people think I forgot, but nope. Everybody gets a boot to the face.
People don't forget.
Nope, not at all. All you guys thinking that, yeah. And we talked about a little before the podcast. All these young tag teams. That's all I do. I go to the gym, I watch these young tag teams, and I say I'm gonna kick them in the face.
No, it was brought up this weekend, and they were like, I didn't think about it, but there has been like in the Midwest, like a resurgence of tag teams just popping up now. Like a bunch of young guys, like you got Valor and Grayson,
Yep.
you got the new guys. Regardless of what you say, I think the Hype are still young tag teams. The Hype,
Yep.
you got Royal Flavor still very young. TAU, you know who I feel like I'm freaking Twist and Flip.
Cousin Flip. Um, I was gonna say Moondog, but it's I'm pretty sure he's still Maurice and Chris Miller. They started tagging at NWA Chicago. They've been doing that for like a couple months. Um,
I mean,
um,
Cypher and Adam Stallion just won the CSW Tag Team Championships.
oh, did they? It was
Um,
those two. Uh, uh, the light, whatever form they come in.
yeah, the Light New Zero One USA Tag Team Champs, like
Conversion therapy, Anakin and the Luminary down at
I mean,
TWE.
what about On Sign and Don't Care? Any one of them?
Yep, Unsigned Don't Care. The
We got
Goons. Um,
the Goons are newer. Yeah, I'm trying. I feel like
the
there's some
Hale
newer ones.
Twins.
Yeah, there's a lot of new tag teams out there,
Yep,
but
we've been watching. I'll take care of you when I come back.
yes, sir.
Yep. So that was basically all I did. So why don't
Didn't
we
that like a
get
nice segue into the question?
yeah, I know it worked out. So, question of the week. It is the end of the year, so we should start talking about things that we liked about this year. So, topic for tonight, you got your resident tag team of the podcast on. Who has been your favorite signed and favorite indie tag team of 2024?
Favorite sign is pretty obvious.
Yeah, I think we're probably gonna agree on that
Yeah,
one.
there's no argument. They were TNA Tag Team Champions. They were New Japan Strong Tag Team Champions. In less than like 2 weeks, became WWE Tag Team Champions.
Yeah.
And like the moment they showed up, it seemed like the whole tag division was different.
Yep.
Because like I was watching like the tag matches, and even like other tag matches were doing like more creative shit. So got to be the
When they had
Machine
that
Guns.
like triple threat tournament, the matches that they weren't in definitely stepped up.
Yeah, it was definitely like, yo, like you could feel a presence, and everyone's like, yo, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna be like, yo, you're in our house. We're gonna show
You're
you.
gonna show up tonight because these guys will.
Yeah, so definitely 100% favorite sign tag team is the Machine Guns.
Yep. Yep.
You? Same?
Yeah. Machine Guns followed closely by uh Ciampa and Gargano.
Chopper Gargano, yes. And like the fact that they did the heel turn right,
Yep. Because that makes
I was
them
super.
two-time WWE Tag SmackDown Tag Team Champions of the year. And then yeah, the simple, oh, that was really easy.
No, that worked.
Yeah, that's what it was. Oh, that worked. Like, yeah.
And then I think it goes on like another one, and like they're obviously guys we like a lot, but they had a cool year. The Rascals.
Rascals did have a good year. I'm gonna give it up to ABC. Prayers to Chris Bay. Hope for your recovery. TNA's tag division has been really good this year as well.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
I would say unfortunately AEW's was kind of down this year. But I feel like that's mostly because they're trying to figure out their reset.
Oh yeah. And I
Um,
mean, like, I don't know. I just like not to sound like a dick or nothing. And I like the Young Bucks. I just feel like with like it seems like sometimes they'll put the titles on the Bucks or like Jericho or anything when it's like, yo, let's put it on someone different.
I feel like they do that when they don't know what else to do. Like
Yeah.
every time they've done it lately, it feels like we haven't figured out exactly what we want to do. Let's put it in their hands because they can at least hold it for a bit until like somebody will be happy. Whatever we decide to do, people will be happy that they took it off of them.
True. Like I was happy Private Party did not have to break up.
Yeah, yeah. So I was happy with the private party win. Um, Whoever takes the ROH title off of Jericho, I'll be happy with. So yeah, I think that's where their head's at, and especially like this year with them like figuring out what their style can be and trying to have that hard reset. I just think the tag division just kind of suffered this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say favorite sign. Now, favorite indie tag teams. I'm gonna say it. You mentioned them. I'm gonna give it up to Valor and Grayson.
Valor and Grayson.
Yep.
I like Valor and Grayson. Super cool dudes. Met them at Destination Six. Super obviously young kids. They were asking what our promos always started off saying. That ba 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 hot shit. They were wondering what that is. And I
Yeah.
was like, yo, it's that Nelly.
Yeah, yeah. It has been fun. I can imagine the possibility of who you're going to pick, but I will say I picked them because I feel like they had just formed like at the end of last year. And watching them grow, and as we always say, get matching gear and like start to figure it out. I'm a big fan of watching people figure it out. I think that's why Britt Baker has been so successful in AEW because we have watched her figure it out. I enjoy watching
Yeah.
people figure it out, and I have enjoyed watching them figure it out.
I will go with another young tag team. I brought them up earlier. Like them a lot, always asking questions and like always on the grind and already surpassing what we want to do. I'm gonna say the new guys.
Yep, can
I'm a
can't disagree
I
with that.
Stanley and Bosch, man, those guys are hilarious. They're
Yep,
funny as
yeah,
hell to
no,
be.
like yeah, the first day we finally met, like, yeah, I see you guys. Your promos are amazing. Keep doing that.
Yeah, like their promos I thought about, but it's just like, man, it's so good. And now if we do it, we're just ripping them off. But they got
Yeah, that's the thing. They have made me think about my promo approach because we can't do it like them. People will
But
know.
like I knew, like, but we knew they were going to be. I knew they were going to be good when they had that match at the premiere, and they were doing the promo where they were grocery shopping, looking for a premiere supplement and all that.
Yeah.
And they're like Campbell's soup and like all that. Yeah, they were always creative. I don't like their new gear. Pink and blue is just
Is
not good to color than anyone
they're
else.
very outrunners-y.
Very get away from my colors.
Like it's to me, it's
I
closer
don't
to the
care.
Outrunners colors. I was like, you
Yeah, that's
guys
true.
are at a point where you need to. I mean, it's just going to be unfortunate because they did have that red and black, and that looked way too much like the Premier's gear, and now
I
they
mean,
have this light blue and pink to me that just looks like the Outrunners gear.
but at the end of the day, a lot of people do the same colors, so
Yeah, but a
it's
lot
kind
of
of
people do
hard
the
to
same
find.
colors. Hey, we know about that now. Everybody doing art, pink, blue, and
Yeah,
black.
luckily, like we kind of did pink, blue, and black, where like it got stuck with us. Where like I luckily have been at the shows, not to like I don't think there are colors, so don't ever think I'm serious when I say it. But it's funny to be around and you see someone wearing pink, blue, or black, like the pink, blue, black, and someone's like, "Oh, you represent country air," and it
Yeah,
puts a little smile on the face.
yeah. So yeah, it is. Yeah, I think they've just had maybe like an unfortunate. I agree with you. I would like them to uh find some colors that are theirs.
Yeah. But yeah, new guys killing it. Just won the Glory Pro Tag Team Championships against PME. Current Destination Six Tag Team Champions, feuding at Dreamwave in the tag team title scene. Been in action down in Georgia. Just wrestled, had a great tag match with Joey Sierra and TAU at Fourth Wall. Guys who are just always out there, guys who are grinding, guys who are just like super cool to talk to, guys who just get it and like you just see their chemistry grow too as a tag team because we watched them when they started when Bosch was wearing just black tights and like homie had Stanley had Muay Thai shorts on and now they
Yeah.
got matching gear,
Here,
looking good,
yeah.
collecting
Like
titles.
that's the thing. It's how long are they fresh out of training camp?
Yeah, how much longer do they have to pay their dues?
Yeah, like you guys, like I think it fit more when they were in the tie shorts in that gear. And like you guys are going through a couple colorways now, like we talked about.
I mean,
You can't be,
they're currently holding three belts. I forgot to
yeah,
mention
and you're currently
WrestleMax.
holding three belts. I don't know how much you fresh out of training camp.
Yeah,
Like, you ain't
but
the new guys anymore. You're not the old guys, but you certainly ain't the new guys.
no, no, no.
Um,
They ain't B guys though.
yeah. All right. Why don't we talk about what you got coming up, brother?
Yeah, I believe it's the final match of the year.
No.
Yeah, at the house that Zach Hendricks built.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Let these vets say I'm being cliche, but like, let's be blunt. When you think of the bar, what superstar do you think of?
Like,
Like, call it
yeah.
cocky, call it what it is. Like, name another wrestler who's wrestled for more world championships than me at the bar.
Hmm.
Name another wrestler who have more classic matches than me at the bar, putting on 30-minute matches. I ain't have to get scheduled for 30 minutes. I'm just gonna go 30
Yeah,
goddamn.
yeah.
Yeah, looking at you, Jack. Serious, you mad? This match is scheduled for 20 minutes. Well, we about to go time limit draw and get extra. But yeah.
Like, yeah, the Pika Lounge might have been Orin's home, but I'd say, yeah, this year, the bar is definitely a house that Zach built.
Hell yeah. Like I'm looking forward to when the bar becomes that classic Milwaukee wrestling spot
Yeah.
and we put banners up. And I'm gonna get like a banner myself. And
We
then
can't
maybe
put
you'll get
jerseys in the rafters, but maybe we can put trunks or something.
I want to get like a banner of myself. I want you to get your own banner down in the center. I want me
Well,
and
see,
you
that's the thing.
together.
Like, I actually like. I've thought about this. Like, I don't want to do banners because now I feel like there's too many banners out there. I want to come up with something different.
Yeah. All I know is I'll be first round, whatever goes up on the
Yeah,
wall at
yeah,
the
yeah.
bar.
Obviously, yeah. First ballot Hall of Famer, of course.
But unfortunately, I have the duty of bringing people up to my level this Friday, and I have to help out a guy who had to go to a play to sharpen his game, had to have people who aren't in the business tell him he's good at what he does. I guess that strokes a demented ego or something.
Probably.
I'm going to have to stoop down to his level because there's no way he can get up to my golden level. And I'm going to have to wrestle the demented Chucky Bates. Nothing personal, Chuck. You're not at my level. You're not at my game. I didn't have to leave ICW to sharpen my game. I didn't have to go do a
I'm the
play to wrestle
best.
fake wrestlers. I'm the best, bitch. I stayed here, put in that WERK work, holding it down. As I will give a famous, as a great cameraman who films a lot of matches, to say there is a center star that all these little micro stars are orbiting around trying to steal the shine, but there's only one person shining, and it's a golden retriever style energy, baby.
Yeah.
So I'm walking in, bro. What did we say last year? I told everyone when you went out on injury that I was going to prove that we were just as dangerous individually
Yeah.
as we are as a tag team. Now everyone's mad because a year later, walking
You
in as the
proved him
champion,
right.
giving everyone making promises, bro. That's the most
Like I kept my
craziest thing.
word and y'all are upset.
They all are mad when I'm like, yo, I'm gonna fuck up the void and I'm gonna prove that none of these guys like each other. And what happened? Gunnar Wicks is always fighting Sean Priest now. Matt Hatter is feuding with Jaden Mercer. The void came and gone. And the worst part is, y'all were the weakest ones because Country Air had to fight off all the other factions. I did it
Yeah.
by myself.
Like all these guys that came through, and you know who's still standing? Country Air.
And then Chucky Bates got the belt. Everyone was super pumped about it. And I told everyone I'm gonna beat his ass and he's gonna disappear because he can't stand. And what happened? I won the belt and Chucky left. And
Like,
CJ Cole had a
he
little
had to go soul searching, see if he liked it acting.
Exactly. And then CJ Cole, yeah, he got two good wins. Me and him, I probably the guy who probably would have wanted to wrestle Friday. But CJ Cole, he got a win, big win at Insane 8 by even the score, beat his ass twice. And then to shut everyone up, I gave all three of these jabrones a shot at the belt all at the same time. They didn't even have to pin me to win the belt. And they still couldn't do that.
I was going to say, yeah, CJ had to go on such a soul search. He got a fiance.
Yeah, he got a fiance. Jaden Mercer got like new gear, I guess. Chucky Bates
Yeah,
found all.
oh yeah, like Jaden Mercer had to go on such a soul search. He does a face paint job now.
Yeah, he got face paint. Chucky Bates went on a soul search job, and on his way, he found all the weight I lost and picked it up. I'm just saying,
I was
like,
gonna
I
say
see.
I didn't want to say it, but like since you already started it, I feel like it was Chrissy, maybe, or maybe it was Bobby because it was a Bobby. It was Chucky and Bobby. I was like, oh, Chuck, this is not the most flattering angle of you.
Oh no, it was not a good angle, and like, yeah, I'm just like, hey, Chuck.
So he did hit me up though, and he knows. He's like, yeah, I gotta let myself get away from the
I
plan.
mean, it's just the only thing I can give for like real advice because everyone asked me what I did. You can ask everyone for advice, but you're going to have to eventually take that advice.
Advice, yeah, yeah, I
Like
give all
that's
the
the
advice.
problem. Like a lot of guys are always like, "Yo, I'm asking this guy, I'm talking to this guy, I'm talking to that guy," and I was like, "Yeah, you know who I talked to while I was fat? Talked to a lot of fucking people. You know who I didn't really talk to? I didn't talk to myself and be like, "Yo, gotta fucking
We
go
have to
do
get up
this."
and do this.
Like, yeah, you got all the advice. People are writing out workout plans, but you're being disrespectful by not doing it.
No, yeah.
But then when you do it, you start figuring out what you like, and it's gonna suck for a few weeks. It
It's
still
gonna
sucks,
suck for a
especially with
while. It
well,
might
it
suck.
sucks just because we live in Wisconsin, bro. Like I've been doing this shit for a full year, feeling great about myself, but it's hard to get to the gym like these days.
Hey, yeah, we're just fucking gold. And,
Oh yeah,
yeah. I'm gonna step back out. That shit ain't fun. Like that. I'm happy that like the gym is next door to work. So, a lot of times I don't have to make the trip of being comfortable at home for a second to go back out into the gold.
I'm glad that everything's like in a circle for me, but I do have to unfortunately go home, change, and go back.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like workout clothes, protein, and shaker bottle all in the car. Just I drive the 10 feet across the parking lot, get changed in the car, and walk into the gym.
This guy just really drive across. Why did he just park in the middle of
Yeah,
us
why
two?
do I get out of my parking space
Like, why did he just?
when it's two buildings over? Yeah, don't worry about that.
Yo, hey, bro, aren't you coming here to exercise? You can't walk over here. That much
Yeah,
not fucking
yeah,
worry about what I'm doing.
yeah, yeah.
Bro, you know, walking to the parking lot, driving to your car, and walking down is probably a further walk.
No, yeah. It is. No, it's definitely a further walk to walk to my car, get in, park, and then walk into the gym. Then to just walk straight from the gym from my job.
Hey,
Like,
someone,
don't think I don't have workout clothes at work too. So it's not like I have to go into the car to get changed. I could get changed at work.
you're not like defending yourself in this
I'm
at
not
all.
at
You're
all.
making it worse. You're like, hey, by the way, I could change in the bathroom at work and walk. You know what you could? You could also change in the locker room.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I have many options where I could make this
I did
probably
that
easier.
for NXT when we showed up. We drove all the way down, then we found a Planet Fitness 5 minutes from the venue, and like went there and like walked
Yeah,
in and changed in a
gotta
full
work the glamour
suit.
muscles, bro. I get it.
And I like go in there, and then like I was like, "Yo, I'm walking in all bummy. I'm walking out in this full blown suit."
Yeah. Gotta get that quick pump in. I get it.
Oh
Yeah.
no, there's no pump. It was just using it as a locker room.
Oh, that's fair too. That was
You see,
part
I
of
don't
what
want to
I
embarrass those
said.
guys. Like I don't want to get ID too quick.
Yeah. No, I feel you. Feel
Trying
you.
to get ID together.
Yeah. Um, that was what we talked about. So I think it's about time we take it home, brother. Any final thoughts or questions?
You didn't say what you were doing this weekend.
Oh, the same thing I did last weekend. Gym.
Oh, Jim.
Yep.
Uh,
These were my 2 days of rest, so it'll be gym Wednesday to at least or Thursday to at least Monday.
yeah. But for final thoughts and questions, I got nothing. I'm just looking forward to getting done with this week, having a good show, and then Christmas next week.
Yep. Looking forward to a day off in the middle of the week. Really liking that. Happy to not go to work on next Wednesday.
Are
Um,
you guys closing early on Christmas Eve?
yeah, we're closing early, but I work too early, so it doesn't even affect me.
That's very true.
That was the thing. It pissed me off because I saw the signs today at work, like, "Hey, reminder, these employees ain't got to come in on Christmas Eve." I was like, "Wait a minute, that doesn't apply to me at all."
Hey, can I get a night shift for
Yeah.
Tuesday?
So yeah, I work too early, so yep, I just have to work my regular shift. But yeah, everybody else will get off early.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But yeah, final thoughts and questions for me. Be sure to send Perch your love as he's been crazy with the travels and crazy with the extracurriculars. Be sure to check out ICW this weekend and watch Zach beat up the Demented One. Um, Follow all our social medias down at the bottom. Let us know who's been your favorite signed and indie tag talent. There are lots of options. It actually was a very good year for tag team wrestling, though.
No, it was a good year, and it made me a little jealous that we weren't in it. Seeing
Yeah,
all
that
the
we
great
weren't a
tech.
part of it. Like that also could be it. It could just be the fact that we're the guys on the outside looking in, like, oh, look at all these guys having fun. We can't. So it just seems like it's up, but it felt like an up year of tag team wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Um, but with that, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. This has been the Take It Home podcast. Y'all be easy. One.